Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shry Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shry Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the game.
You're ready to reconnect, to discover, to explore a Georgia that always has more stories to share and views to admire. Set for your next adventure while you set your own pace to wonder or wander, or whatever it is that makes you feel you. To feel that Georgia feeling, those beautiful, real, honest moments. The only found in Georgia moments. Find yours at exploregeorgia.org.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime.
Okay.
Adventurous. Shazam! There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
At Shry Media, we believe in the power of connection, promoting your brand while supporting your community. Our goal is to elevate your presence and amplify your message through local sports. With Shry Media, advertising goes beyond traditional boundaries. Get on television, make an impact. Take the first step towards a future where your brand is not just seen, but celebrated.
story of the United States has been written for centuries. Penned by millions of authors, written in every language, from every perspective. With every chapter as unique as our people and our land. Our story is one made up of many. Find yours in the USA.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
A truck is a tool, but a ram is life. Yeah, it's the wipe the sweat off your brow sort of life. But it's also the let's load up the ATV's life. The my kids play way too many sports life. The let's find a secret spot to fish life. That looks nice. Innovations, comforts, and powertrains built to power all the lives you live. Ram.
Welcome to the new era of brand promotion. Are you trying to find a way to make a splash? We understand that advertising isn't what it used to be. Things have changed. Advertising is both more dynamic and more engaging. Shry Media keeps your brand not just seen, but remembered. In a world where staying relevant is key, we are your partners in staying top of mind.
Join SESN for an unmatched sports experience. Dive into the world of game highlights, real-time updates, and electrifying coverage. With SESN, you're not just watching sports, you're living them. Be the first to know, the first to see, and the first to share every big moment. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful, always Marine, marking a path for the next generation.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
I got involved in officiating volleyball 8 years after I played Division I in college.
Saying yes to volleyball officiating will give you the privilege to be a part of one of the most exciting sports around.
I'm a speaker,
Builder.
I coach,
culinary arts, auditor,
a firefighter.
For anyone contemplating becoming a volleyball official, just go for it.
take the plunge, open the door.
Say yes to officiating. Learn more about how to get involved at sayyes2officiating.com.
The rhythmic sound of more than 500 cascading waterfalls. The endless echo of more than 10,000 caves. The serene silence of 1,000 miles of wilderness trails. The next time someone tells you to get lost, consider it an opportunity. Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
Hello and welcome to Walker Valley High School prep basketball tonight on the Southeast Sports Network. Just getting underway. Two great programs. The Hawks of Hamilton Heights on the road being hosted by the Mustangs of Walker Valley. We've got all the action. Thanks for being with us, SCSN. Great prep basketball till tonight and thrilled to have you along for the ride with us. Quick shot and bucket. 2-2, we're tied early. 6:40 to play in the first. Timeout down on the floor by Hamilton Heights. Tied at 2 in the early stages. Two great programs. Hamilton Heights this season 9-11. The Walker Mustangs 10-11. Walker Valley at home this season 4-4. They're on a 2-game skid. The Hawks are 2-5 on the road. 2 games in a row they've won. Long outward pass up the floor for Hamilton Heights. They lead by 1. Here's the mid-range J, and that's knocked down by Kulube. Automatic. She scores about 8 per game and continues that clip early on the road. Hawks walking it up the floor. (5-2) Hamilton Heights lead at the moment. Back to the offensive end. The Mustangs are in a bit of trouble, trying to finesse this down inside. From the far corner, this goes. We're tied at 5 in Walker Valley. Play stop momentarily down on the floor. Back to the offensive end of the floor. An outward pass to Kulube. The floater won't go. It's short as the Mustangs get the board. It's a 3-point game with 3.5 to play in our first. Walker Valley working this around the arc. The entry pass. Down low. And Jugovic fends this off. Mustangs trying again. Great movement of the ball. Hawks free up the floor and streaking to the basket. Tana Becker ladles this home. She's been electric this season in 20 games, 230 points, good for 12.5 per game for Hamilton Heights. Hawks up the floor again and again off the glass, easily for Becker. A timeout on the floor, and we'll take a timeout as well. It's Prep Basketball, and we'll be back with more in just a moment on SCSN.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. the Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Welcome back to Cleveland, Tennessee. Prep basketball between the Mustangs and the Hawks tonight. A 7-point game. Mustangs have fallen behind early. A quick timeout. A moment to regather. We'll see if they can climb back into this. 2.5 to go in our first. Mustangs up the floor. Quick entry pass. The floater off the glass won't go. Hawks battling up the hardwood. Here's a pass to the corner, a quick drive, and a lot of contact inside. She stays up with it. Jugovic trying to get this out of the low post, and a jump ball. Great job shutting down the paint by Walker Valley on the defensive end of the hardwood. 2 minutes, 6 seconds to play in the first. Hawks maintain possession. Way back out on the Mustang WV logo. She's in trouble. The double team near the scorer's table, and another jump ball as the Hawks turn it over. Poe walked this up the floor for the Mustangs. To the far side, back to Poe. For a moment it was with Cox. She didn't like the look. Cox again, driving with the orange into the mid-post. Here's a wide open look from the edge of the floor. It's rattling around down inside as the Mustangs try again. Boarded by Tana Becker. She's averaging almost 5 rebounds per game this season. And the Canadian native gets the ball back for Hamilton Heights as Jugovic will inbound. Becker walking it up the floor, a lot of pressure. This one nearly sails. Pass right in front of the Mustangs bench. Floated close side from the mid-post. This clatters off the glass and won't drop. Hamilton Heights regathers. They'll slow for just a moment. Becker faces the double team. It's a 7-point game with 1 to play in the first. Here's the pull-up from the corner and a nasty 3. Beautiful look for the Hawks. That's Coulibaly, product of France. It makes it a 15-point game in Cleveland, Tennessee. Walker Valley out to the point. Pierce is in a bit of danger, looks to the corner, the double team. Mustangs working this around, looking for some space. Cox from a couple of steps beyond the arc, fires to the far side. Here's the entry pass. In danger, a quick floater out front, and this goes off the glass as the Mustangs get one back. It cuts into the margin the Hawks had built and makes it a 15-7 matchup. Hamilton Heights to extend it with 7 seconds left in the period. Another try. This one's off the mark. Coming up the floor, Walker Valley, 1 second on the clock. She lets it go, and it won't drop for her. So after 1 period of play, it's 15-7. Hamilton Heights. We'll take a break and be back with more prep basketball in just a moment on SESN.
Join SESN for an unmatched sports experience. Dive into the world of game highlights, real-time updates, and electrifying coverage. With SESN, you're not just watching sports, you're living them. Be the first to know, the first to see, and the first to share every big moment. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Welcome back to Cleveland, Tennessee prep basketball. The Hawks and the Mustangs, 15-7. 8 points separate these two as we enter the second period. Pierce puts us onto the floor. Walker Valley working the basketball. Looking down low, didn't like the take. Here's a try from long range, and it sails over the baseline on Walker Valley. Hamilton Heights will take back over with the orange. Jugovic to inbound. So far, all Hamilton Heights in an 8-point game from Cleveland. There's the entry pass, and this one goes a bit too far on Hamilton. Walker Valley takes back over. The Mustangs running the floor, it's Woods. She distributes this close side. Back across, looking down low, and a little too much traffic inside. Pearson Woods working the ball back and forth, waiting, trying to buy some space. 40 seconds gone already in our second period. Down to the high post. She wanted to go back door. I think she was looking for Lindsay, but couldn't get the ball to her. Back to Hamilton Heights. Lindsay, a regular starter in the lineup for the Mustangs this season. Entry pass for Hamilton Heights, in some danger. This one escapes the floor as well. Working it around, Hamilton Heights out front to Jugovic. A big high bounce off the heel of the iron, and now it's swatted over the baseline. The inbounding pass, working this around. Hawks to the far side. And Hamilton Heights loses the basketball. Looking for Kula Bay, overshot her, and it sails over to the sideline. 6:40 to go in the first half in a 15-7 matchup. 8 points separate the Hawks and the Mustangs. To the close side and Poe. Poe went to the corner. Walker Valley to the far side for three, and this one is short. Kept alive for 9. This rattles and goes. It cuts the margin to just 6 points between the Hawks and the Mustangs. It's 15-9. Dana Becker off of the cut, drives. Ball is short, and as Jugovic battles for it, whistle sounds. Came together with Earls. Good hustle by Earls right on top of the ball. The inbound for Hamilton Heights. Hickman loses this. Long feed up the floor, and it goes off the glass with a little kiss for Lindsay. That cuts it to 4 points between the Hawks and the Mustangs. Hamilton Heights in a bit of trouble as this ball escapes the floor. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well and be back with more Prep Basketball in just a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Welcome back to Cleveland, Tennessee, where it's a 4-point game between the Mustangs of Walker Valley, who are playing host to the Hamilton Heights Hawks. Great matchup, a national program in Hamilton Heights. This girls team has had a lot of success this year. Just 2-5 on the road. They've struggled in opposing gymnasiums. They're on a 2-game win streak, 9-11 overall. Meanwhile, on the flip side, the Walker Valley Mustangs, 10-11, 4-4 at home. They're on a 2-game skid, however. 1-2 in district play to this point. Walker Valley trailing by 4, 5.5 to play in this first half, and they're working with the orange. Tipped and nearly escaping into the bench. Walker Valley going to try again. Entry pass down to the baseline, back outside. Mustangs looking for the pull-up. Left off, here's one for 3, and it's got a bit too much on the back. Skeeters off the iron. Here's a long outlet pass, and the Hawks can't keep it on the floor. Looking for Kulabay. She's been great in those situations this season. 8 points per game for Hamilton Heights, contributing to 50 per game as a team. And this one is automatic from range. The 3 makes it 18-11, Hamilton Heights lead. Mustangs trail by 7. Shovel to the close side to Poe. Down towards the corner, a sidestep, and Walker Valley keeps it moving. Looking for space on the inside. Mustangs up to the elbow. This floater is short. This one goes back to Hamilton Heights in a 7-point game. 4:19 to play in our first half from Walker Valley High School in Cleveland, Tennessee. It's prep basketball. Wow, Jugovic is all alone down inside and gets that with a little kiss off the glass to make it a 20-point game, 20-11. Walker Valley to respond. Lindsay to the far side, hooked up with Poe. Stolen away by the Hawks. Becker lofted this up, and it comes off the bottom of the iron. Mustangs to respond. Walker Valley driving down inside, and this one is stolen. Swatted out of her hands by Jugovic. Elena Jugovic, 11 steals now this season, and a foul along the baseline on the return. Jugovic not even the most intimidating threat defensively for Hamilton Heights. Tana Becker, she's been electric with steal after steal. 31 blocks. Following her, Hickman, 12 steals, 20 blocks. The first goes to the line to extend the lead of the Hawks to 10. Double digits. 3:40 to play. Closing in on the halftime break between these two. The second one will go as well. The Hawks have doubled up the Mustangs, 22-11. 3.5 to play in our first half. Entry pass for Walker Valley. Now here's one from just beyond the elbow, knockdown. Lindsay gets one to go. It's a 9-point game in Cleveland. Hawks with the ball. Moore tries to knife her way inside and blows a tire. Walker Valley quickly up the floor and couldn't quite pull off the move as this one is rejected by Becker. Her 32nd block this year. Long pass into play. Walker Valley roping this all around. Hicks fed to the mid-post. This is loose. Battle for the ball. Somehow coming out of the scrum. Cox keeps it for Walker Valley. To the far side, the Mustangs. Earls went back across, teed up. Walker Valley working this all around. Entry pass deflected away by the Hawks. Here's one right inside. Didn't like it on the mid-post. Another try, but Becker is just too much pressure defensively. Becker and Kulabay force the ball over the sideline on the close side of the floor. The inbound for Walker Valley. Woods directing traffic, gives it off to Hicks. 2 minutes left to play in our first half in a 9-point game. The Hawks leading 22-13. Earls went to the far side up on the straightaway, and a timeout taken by Walker Valley. We'll take a timeout as well. More prep basketball in just a moment. Don't go anywhere.
At Shry Media, we believe in the power of connection, promoting your brand while supporting your community. Our goal is to elevate your presence and amplify your message through local sports. With Shry Media, advertising goes beyond traditional boundaries. Get on television. Make an impact. Take the first step towards a future where your brand is not just seen, but celebrated.
Welcome back to Cleveland, Tennessee. It's a 9-point game between the Hawks of Hamilton Heights and the Mustangs of Walker Valley. The Mustangs trail 22-13 to Hamilton Heights. Thank you for being with us this evening. Prep basketball on SCSN. Walker Valley hosting Hamilton Heights Christian Academy. The Hawks playing a national schedule. This girls program 10-11 this season. Both programs. Great clip, about 500. Walker Valley was working this all around before the timeout, now trying to capitalize. 90 seconds to play in this half in a 9-point game. Mustangs on the drive. A double team is too much pressure. From the elbow, this is nearly stolen by Kulabay, kept alive by Walker Valley initially. Now it's Becker. Becker calling for help. Kicked across to Kulabay. 75 seconds in this first half. Kulabay with a move. Floated down towards the corner. Here's the drive, and it's lost. Taken by Lindsay. She'll get the steal. Mustangs long out with pass sails. 62 seconds in the quarter, and it's turned back over to the Hawks. Jugovic to Becker. Roped up the floor to Kulabay. Hamilton Heights working this all around. Becker fires from just inside the line, and this is off the mark. Took a big high bounce. The Mustangs will run the floor. Poe floated it down to the corner, and the three won't go. Here's another chance for it, initially for Walker Valley, but picked up by Jugovic. 30 seconds to play in this half. Kulabay feeling the heat from Woods. Trying to shake the defender, a handoff to Becker. 18 seconds to play in the half. Becker defended by Cox. This is turned over back to the Mustangs with 10.7 seconds to play in the first half. It's a 9-point game. Walker Valley, 7 seconds on the clock. Woods and the Mustangs. She'll take it herself. It's blockered away by Jugovic. 2 seconds on the clock. Woods picks it up, and she'll just hold on to the ball as our first half expires in Cleveland, Tennessee. 22-13, the lead for the Hamilton Heights Hawks by 9 points in our halftime window. We'll take a break with these two programs and be back with more prep basketball in just a moment. Don't go anywhere.
stories of the character.
You're ready to reconnect, to discover, to explore a Georgia that always has more stories to share and views to admire. Set for your next adventure while you set your own pace to wonder or wander, or whatever it is that makes you feel you. To feel that Georgia feeling, those beautiful, real, honest moments. The only found in Georgia moments. Find yours at exploregeorgia.org.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going? To fight crime.
Okay. Adventurous. Shazam! There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
At Shry Media, we believe in the power of connection, promoting your brand while supporting your community. Our goal is to elevate your presence and amplify your message through local sports. With Shry Media, advertising goes beyond traditional boundaries. Get on television, make an impact. Take the first step towards a future where your brand is not just seen, but celebrated.
Let's go all out. You know it's gonna get
Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis. Always faithful, always Marine, marking a path for the next generation.
Welcome back and welcome into the second half, a 9-point game between the Mustangs, who are hosting the Hawks, Hamilton Heights, Walker Valley. We appreciate you being with us in Cleveland, Tennessee this evening. Prep basketball between these two great programs. Walker Valley Mustangs wearing the white, working left to right on your screen. The Hawks back in a defensive shell to open this third period. Looking down inside, couldn't get hooked up. The entry pass by Poe is off the mark. .30 seconds off the clock in our third period. This is the Hawks' first chance of the ball, and they won't keep it for long as Pierce gets the steal. Poe on the straightaway, directing traffic. She'll step way back up on the front court. Poe, defended by Burnham. Down low on the low post, and the foul. A good look to Bischoff, one of the starting 5 tonight for Walker Valley High School. She just couldn't quite capitalize on that take. The first rattles and goes at the line. It cuts it to an 8-point game between these two programs, 22-14. And she'll go 1 of 2 on this trip. Now the Hawks take over with the basketball. Hamilton Heights, the floater on the running look, and Jugovic fighting for the ball, can't take it away. Tied up with Pierce down low. Hawks will inbound from their own baseline. Hamilton Heights off the drive, and she's jostled as the ball goes straight up into the air. And the first goes at the line and makes it 23-14. Great pass back door, and this goes off the glass. An easy look. It keeps it at an 8-point game between the Hawks and the Mustangs. Becker coming up the floor with a head of steam and runs into Earls headlong. Here's the inbound, a long floater in front of the scorer's table. The 3 for Hamilton Heights, too much on it, and the board gathered up by Bischoff. Mustangs float this close side to Poe. Poe off the drive, and the foul down inside. First is off the mark. 2 minutes into the third period. It's an 8-point game between Hamilton Heights and the hosting Walker Valley Mustangs. Floated close side, Burnham. Back outside to Moore. Moore calling out to her teammates. Nearly stolen away by Bischoff. The Hawks keep the ball. To the far side. Worked back up to the straightaway, and Moore will take it herself. Quick foul down in the low post. Hips coming together underneath the basket. Earls gets hit with a call, and it sends Moore to the stripe. She gets her first and makes it 25-16 Hamilton Heights. Goes 1 for 2 at the line. Remains a 9-point game with 5.5 to play in the third period. Poe's in trouble near the midcourt stripe, able to get around Moore. Best 2 defenders and trapped near the baseline by Jugovic. Behind the back pass up to Bischoff. It's blocked by Becker and now taken by the Hawks. Hamilton Heights up the floor to Moore, who can't keep this one in play. Hustled her way down to the edge of the court, tried to swat that back into play, and just barely escaping, so Walker Valley's Mustangs take back over with the ball. Bischoff and Pierce parked under the basket on the far end. Poe taking her time. Ball's loose for a moment. Cox from the center of the floor. Now to the close side. Mustangs to the corner. Entry pass, low post, this goes. Cutting into the lead of the Hawks, it's 25-18, a 7-point game. The steal and score. Clutch points go. It makes it a 5-point game between the Hawks and the Mustangs with 4:40 to play in the third. Hawks on the outside. Kulube with the move and loses the ball. Long feed up the floor to Lindsay, who puts it off the glass. Oh boy, this one is close. It's a 2-point game, 25-23 Hawks. Becker racing up the floor. Finessed it down inside, and this one for Burnham off the mark. Halfway through the third period, this goes back to the Mustangs. Here's one from the corner for the Mustangs that rattles out. A good look, just couldn't knock it down. First goes at the line for Bischoff. It cuts it to a 1-point game between the Hawks and the Mustangs. The second takes a big high bounce and won't drop. Hamilton Heights hands this off to Olivia Moore, and a blown tire as the foul was called on the Mustangs. Moore off the inbound, and there's another call. Right along the baseline, two players coming together. Number 1, Ashley Pierce, a little too much contact for the liking of the official, sends the Hawks to the line. Moore gets her first, extends the lead of the Hawks back to 2. Olivia Moore this season nearly 15 points per game. She's also got an incredible 50 steals in 20 games. For 27, this will go. 3 points separate the Hawks and the Mustangs, and a timeout on the floor by Hamilton Heights, so we'll take a timeout as well. It's Prep Basketball on SESN. We'll be back with more in just a moment in this 3-point matchup.
At Schrei Media, we believe in the power of connection, promoting your brand while supporting your community. Our goal is to elevate your presence and amplify your message through local sports. With Schrei Media, advertising goes beyond traditional boundaries. Get on television, make an impact. Take the first step towards a future where your brand is not just seen, but celebrated.
Welcome back to Cleveland, Tennessee, where it's a 3-point game between the Hawks and the Mustangs. Hamilton Heights leads 27-24 over Walker Valley High School. Three minutes left to play in the third period between these two programs. Hamilton Heights just got a couple of crucial points back, but what a run by Walker. They trailed by 9 at the half, and now they're going back and forth, vying for the lead. Poe dished this off to Bischoff. She's looking inside. Check down to Lindsay and taken by the Hawks. Hamilton Heights up the floor. Tana Becker breaking away and tips it in off the glass. 29-24 Hawks. The Mustangs run the floor. This is Woods. Floated in front of the bench. Walker Valley trails by just 5, 29-24. To the close side on the wing. Woods shakes the defender. Here's the drive. This one rattles all around and goes for Lindsay. That's crucial. It cuts it back to a 3-point game between these two. Hamilton Heights to extend their lead again, kept alive. 4 defenders as she can't keep it under the baseline. Going to the hardwood, this is turned over to the Mustangs. Poe runs the floor. On the close side, Hicks didn't like the look. Wanted to go for the entry pass. A bit more than 90 seconds to play in our third period from Cleveland, Tennessee. Bischoff gave it off and one. She'll go to the line. Lindsay's having an electric night as she picks up the foul. And a chance to tie it for the first time tonight with 1 minute and 38 to play in the third. This one is short. It remains a 1-point game in Cleveland. This one takes a big high bounce and is short for Jugovic. Elena Jugovic, class of 2024, product out of Serbia. She goes 1 for 2 at the line, and it keeps it a 2-point game between the Hawks and the Mustangs. 30-28. Poe hands it off, back to her. On the low post, from the straightaway for the lead. It takes a bounce off the elbow and is gathered up by the Hawks. She loses it over the baseline. And this will stay with Hamilton Heights as Becker will inbound to Kulube. The drive, swatted at, and gathered up by Walker Valley. Long outlet feed, close side, tries off the glass. This one's still alive for a moment, but escaping the floor. What a play by Poe. Got open in space, ran it down into the low post, just couldn't finish, and it remains a 2-point game. 45 seconds to play in the third period. Poe gathers it up near the center of the floor. Backdoor again from the front side. This rattles off the elbow. Tana Becker hands it off to Olivia Moore. Moore pulls up from the wing for three and can't knock it down. This is Woods. 16 seconds in the third. Poe with 12 seconds, stepping back, way on the front court. Less than 10 to play in the period. 5 seconds now. Poe, she pulls up for the lead. Oh my goodness! From downtown Chattanooga, Tennessee, it's 31-30. What a three ball! Wow! I could watch that all night. That's absolutely wild. Let's steal another look at that. Step back and let it fly as time expired to take the lead entering the final period. The first lead of the night for the Mustangs of Walker Valley here on the Southeast Sports Network. No commercial break between the third and fourth period. Thanks for being with us. Prep Basketball, I'm Gabriel Shrine. We appreciate you being along for the ride. Big thanks to all of our partners carrying tonight's game. A couple of internet radio stations along for the ride. 105.3 Power Radio, 96.9 Fresh Air. Hamilton Heights Christian Academy, of course, carrying the game, simulcasting it to their feeds tonight. Midwest Sports Network carrying the game on their over-the-top video platform and on YouTube. But most importantly, thank you for joining us. One period left to play, a 1-point game for the first time tonight. The Mustangs lead. Becker will inbound. In front of her is Lindsay, who is on a tear this evening. Becker to Jugovic. In some trouble, goes back to Tana. Olivia Moore, heavily defended by Woods. Poked away. She's got some room. Jugovic cuts her off. She'll step back. And Walker Valley taking their time. 20 seconds gone in the final period. They've got the ball and the lead by 1. Lindsay drives on Becker. The double team fights through it. This won't drop. Another chance of the ball for 3, and this goes! Walker Valley extends their lead, 34-30. Taken back. Mustangs lose it in front of the bench. Scrambling for the ball. Somehow the Mustangs come up with it. Cox picks it up. Coach and the whole student section are fired up about the call. Tana Becker will inbound for Hamilton Heights. Electing to go over the head of Kulebe to Moore. Moore wants to go the distance, trying to finesse this inside, taken by Bischoff. Bischoff running the floor for the Mustangs. Close side, it's Woods. Woods steps back all the way to the Walker Valley logo, and she'll survey the action in front of her. One pass to the orange. Some danger for Cox. Ball's loose for a moment. Becca can't get it. This is a short-range three. Bischoff knocks it down for 2. It's a 6-point game just like that. Trailing for almost the entire night. The Mustangs now building a nice lead, 6.5 to play. Becker getting some help. Floated close side to Moore. Moore stops on the elbow. Becker, the spin move through traffic, it's short. Both teams tied up. The call on the Hawks. Entry pass, another. This is for 3 and knocked down. Cash money, it's Poe. 39-30, Mustangs lead. Swatted at him, taken again by Poe. Walker Valley this season averaging 48.5 points per game. Closing in on that total as their scoring explosion on a roll here in Cleveland. Mustangs moving traffic. The entry pass swatted at, and again the call on the Hawks. This time it's Olivia Moore. Timeout on the floor between these two. They'll take a break in a 9-point game. 5:20 left to play. Walker Valley Mustangs tearing it up right now. Seems like they can do no wrong. Couple of big buckets in a row. They would love to nail one coming out of this short break. Extend their lead to double digits going down the stretch. Walker Valley will inbound to put us back underway. Earls with the ball, one of the starting 5 tonight. Moore's in a bit of danger. She hands it off. The drive, and this goes off the glass for Kulabay. It cuts it back to a 7-point differential between the Hawks and the Mustangs, 39-32. Some trouble for Poe, who blows a tire. 2 changes coming for Walker Valley. Bischoff onto the floor. Hawks off the steal, can't get it. Moore's going to try again, fading, and can't knock it down. It remains a 7-point game. Here comes Woods on the fast break. Far side. Poe standing back on the front court, near the scorer's table. Cuts to the basket, in some danger. Lindsay knifing it up. She'll take it down inside, and it's off the mark. Nearly halfway through our final period, it's a 7-point game. Kulabay rifles this down inside, and Jugovic gets it to go off the glass. That cuts the game to a 5-point difference, 39-34 Mustangs. Kula Bay is hit with a foul. It's a team fourth, 39-34 Mustangs. 3:40 to play from Cleveland. Poe drives, floated outside. Lindsay, heavily defended by Moore, and this is swatted into the bench. Walker Valley looking to extend a 5-point lead with 3:20 to play. Woods fights her way inside, and as she stops the whistle. Turned back over to Hamilton Heights. They're on the flip side of that script, looking to tie this up in the waning moments or take the lead here. They trail by 5. There's no 5-pointers. There's a backdoor pass, and the quick swat by Bischoff draws the whistle. This one bounces off the heel of the iron. It remains a 5-point game between these two programs. (35-39). Hamilton Heights trailing by 4, 3 minutes left to play. Some danger here, floated close side to Poe. Poe down low off the entry pass. This goes for Bischoff, and a timeout on the floor as the lead of the Mustangs extended back to 6. It's 41-35. We'll take a break with these two programs and be back with more prep basketball in just a moment. Don't go anywhere.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Welcome back to the home of the Mustangs, Walker Valley High School. It's a 6-point game, and we're into the final stages between the Mustangs and the Hawks here on the Southeast Sports Network. 2:39 to play in our final period. The Hawks have the ball, and they trail by a couple of buckets. Send it up to Kula Bay. Entry pass swatted. Becker knifed her way inside. Here's one from near the straightaway. The foul sends her to the line. She's the most efficient scorer on this team. She gets her first at the charity stripe. Well over 300 points this season after tonight, averaging 15 per game, 14.7 to be exact. She gets 2 of her 3. It cuts it to a 4-point game, 41-37, Mustangs lead. Team fifth foul sends the Mustangs to the line, a chance to cushion the lead. 2:07 to play. This rattles out. Post second goes. It pushes the lead of the Mustangs to 5. 42-37, Walker Valley. This is Olivia Moore. She floats down inside and in the low post, a foul. The first goes to the line for Olivia Moore. It cuts it back to a 4-point game. That brings us within 3, 42-39. Mustangs walk this to the close side. Cox is in a bit of danger. Poe handed it off. Lindsay the entry pass. Now close side. Poe, defended by Moore, escapes her. Oh, from the low post, she gets it. And at the most crucial of times, the Mustangs extend their lead back to 5. Kula Bay gets the whistle. 1:15 to play, 75 seconds. 44-39, Walker Valley as the Hawks go to the stripe. The first goes. Four points separate these two. The second rattles out. .114 to play. Rifled far side. Off the drive, a bit of danger. Both looks at the line go. It pushes the lead of the Mustangs to 6. Hawks with 45 seconds to play. It's Moore. She pulls up from the straightaway, and to keep the dream alive, it's off the mark. 40 seconds left to play as Becker swats at Lindsay, the leading scorer in tonight's contest. Up the floor, this rattles and won't drop for the Hawks. 31.9 seconds. And the whistle draws a reaction from the crowd. Poe gets hit with a foul. 31.9 seconds remaining. The second will go. .30 seconds exactly left to play from Walker Valley High School. Both go with the line. It makes it a 7-point game with 25 seconds to play. From the wing for three, a big high bounce. The putback won't go either. Still swatting at it, and Lindsay comes away with this in traffic as she's fouled by Moore. 16.6 on the clock. That rattles and rolls in. And the Mustangs make it a 9-point game. Here's the pull-up for three, and she gets it to go with 10 seconds left to play. Kulabay fouls intentionally. Trailing by 6, and the Hawks send Walker Valley back to the line. 6.6 seconds. And that'll do it from Cleveland, Tennessee. The victory in favor of the Mustangs of Walker Valley. Your final score, 52-44. Nice Walker Valley Mustang win. Thank you for tuning in and being with us tonight on the Southeast Sports Network, first game of a doubleheader. We invite you to tune in as well for the boys game coming up right after this here on SCSN and our simulcast across our partner networks. Thank you for being with us. Tonight's broadcast, copyright material of SCSN. It cannot be redistributed or reused without written permission of the Southeast Sports Network. Have a wonderful night.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, It's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shry Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shry Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the game.